Hey, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here. I just want to talk to you a little bit about, the name of the game. It's not what you eat, but how much you eat that matters the most. And so I have this happen all the time. People come in and they'll say, Jeremy, I'm trying to lose weight. I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. Here's what I eat. I have a bowl of oatmeal with some fruit, and a little bit of Greek yogurt. And then, for lunch, I have turkey on top of a salad, and I chop up a whole bunch of vegetables and put them on there. And then for dinner, I just have some chicken, some broccoli, some rice. Like, it's super boring, and I don't understand why I'm not losing weight. And when somebody starts listing off the foods to me like that, I enjoy listening. It's nice to hear, but as I'm hearing it, I'm not hearing any amounts how much oatmeal was there. And so a lot of people are eating maybe not so healthy, but uh, they're eating not so healthy, but they're eating roughly the same amount. But then they change to a healthy style of eating, and they actually eat the same amount of calories. So they make a dramatic change from the way that they eat, but they're actually taking in the same number of calories per day. Sometimes that's per meal as well. And so here's a couple ideas or some reasons why I've come to this conclusion, besides just the fact of working with people. All right, so if you've seen the documentary Super Size Me, where the guy eats McDonald's all the time, and this is where we kind of go, oh, see, that kind of low quality food is what's killing us all. And obviously, it's not great for us, And so, but it was kind of one-sided there, and I'm going to show you why. Because this other guy came up with a documentary called it Fathead, and it didn't get nearly as much play because it wasn't nearly as controversial. It wasn't taking down the big, conglomerate of fast food. It was actually defending them a little bit. And this guy ate fast food every single meal, but he looked at the menu, he looked at the calorie amounts, and he balanced out the day so he was in a weight loss calorie range. Now, Super Size Me guy, his cholesterol, his body weight went up, his cholesterol went up, his triglycerides went up, his blood pressure went up, all bad things went up, all good things were worse, right? And so, but this guy, same types of foods, lower quality foods, but all of his numbers improved. His blood pressure went down, his cholesterol went down, his triglycerides dropped, everything got better. He lost, a bunch of weight there. And so the bigger factor in this is not how, not the type of food you're eating, but how much. Another example here is the Twinkie Diet guy. And so Professor Mark Haub, went on the Twinkie Diet there, and in 2 months he lost 27 pounds. His BMI went from 28.8 to 24.9, which is now just within the normal range. And his LDL dropped 20%, HDL increased by 20%, so the good stuff improved, and his triglycerides dropped 39%. Everything got better. Eating, you can see in front of him, eating basically snack food. I think he allowed himself 1 can of vegetables, multivitamin, maybe a scoop of protein powder. And that's other than that, it was Twinkies, Nutty Buddies, Swiss rolls, all that kind of vending machine type food. And he lost 27 pounds in 2 months, and everything improved. And so the big takeaway on this, and the one thing I want to make sure that and you get locked in, is that it is not what food I have that will determine some of the biggest factors in my health. It does matter. I don't want to discount it too much, but it's so after the fact on weight loss. And once you've gotten to weight loss and you're doing pretty good on that, then you can start improving food quality. But you need to get food quantity figured out. Now, food quality, I think it helps out. So food quantity is it's easier to enjoy food when you are eating the good stuff because it feels like a lot more. But it's about how much is there. It's about how much food you are taking in. All right. So it is not what you eat, but how much you eat that matters the most for weight loss and really for general health. All right. So let's get that figured out. Number one priority, measure what you're eating. Don't guesstimate. Measure it. It's not about a cup. Measure it. I think the best way is on a food scale because you don't have to mess with measuring cups all the time and wash them constantly. All right. So on a food scale, you measure it, you put it in there, done deal. All right. Do it. You will thank me. All right. Have fun. Be safe. God bless.